Hello folks, welcome to Yardie's Kitchen once again. Today, because I'm on this no rice diet, I am going to make a little bit of what is called seafood chowder. Now, chowder is a creamy soup, and pretty much you can add anything you want to it, but I'm not going to use dairy or milk or heavy cream or anything like that. Today I will be going full 100 Caribbean or island flavors with my chowder, and I'm going to be using coconut milk to be my cream agent, or to make my chowder creamy. Yardie Belly is going to take it up a notch, so this is all that I have to put in my soup. I'm going to add some potatoes. I have some dasheen or cocoa, I think that's cocoa. And I have some celery there. I have some green onions. I have sweet corn. I have a couple radishes. I'm just basically throwing everything that I have in the fridge in my pantry in it. I have some thyme for flavoring. I have some red onion or purple onion. I have a couple pieces of tilapia that I'm just gonna cook out in it, and also I have a seafood mix. And the seafood mix is pretty inexpensive. It's it's available here in South Florida. I don't know if it is in your neck of the woods, but the seafood mix consists of mussels, clams, octopus, shrimp, and I think crab meat. All right, and pretty much that's my seafood mix. I'm just gonna try to cut all of these up and get them in the pot as soon as possible and allow it to cook. So I put 2 tablespoons of oil in a large stock pot. I'm actually using my pressure cooker, and I will tell you why I'm using the pressure cooker, because if I check my seafood and it feels a little bit tough to the mouth feel is a little bit tough, I'm gonna put the pressure cooker lid on it, because I'm not use the pressure cooker, the seafood mix that regularly, right? See?
Yeah, man, right.
All right. So I'm adding my seasonings or herbs, the scallion, thyme, garlic, and red onion, and then I am gonna just add my seafood mix to this and just allow it a couple minutes, to start to flavor the pot, and then I'm gonna add my seafood mix. In this dish, generally I don't mind if the seafood gets cooked out or dissolved into the pot, because I really am going for the chowder aspect of it. I'm just using the seafood as taste. It's not like I'm using it as a stew, right? See? And I know she really don't like most of the clams and the mussels and them stuff in there. What your favorite out of the whole of the seafood mix?
Crab and shrimp.
The crab part and the shrimp part? Bear with our ladies and gentlemen. I won't talk much because the onion are burn our eye, but hey, so it go. Alright, so I'm gonna add this, and remember this is previously frozen, very, very inexpensive seafood mix that is available on the local market here in South Florida. I don't know, in your neck of the woods you might have to go into the Asian store, because I think this is from China. You have to go in the Asian stores to get it, but it's available, and so that's why we're using it. As you see, I didn't want to overheat the pot, so I sort of turned it down. I have to turn it up now because I want this to not just start boiling. I want it to sort of saute, right? But it can't spoil. That's the first thing you have to know about this. It's a chowder. It's a mix. It's a soup. And it won't spoil. So yeah, right now the house is smelling very, very good, and we are we're gonna just allow this to come up back to a simmer, and then we're gonna add the celery and the radishes to this, and then we take it to the next level. I also have some what we call the package seafood, the soup mix, the packaged soup mix. I have some of that I'm gonna add to it. So add it now. Show them. This is what it is. Chef, can move up my hand now. Yeah, it is creamy seafood mix. So I had it in the cupboard. I said, let me just throw some of that in it. All right, and I'm gonna throw it in there from now because I want this seafood to be properly. What do you call it word, Steve?
Amalgamated.
You feel she get trouble?
Why?
All right. I'm using this to enhance the flavors, you know, make sure say that something tastes good and smell good and everything before we reach anywhere with it, you know. It start look like it ready already to next drink.
I could have seen some white rice now, but
but funny enough, I mean, if rice was on our menu, we would be adding, you know, this would be going well with some rice for sure. You know, I'm not put no more of that seafood.
Exactly. Because you don't know how much salt is in that thing.
Yeah, and it has a whole heap of salt. Oh Lord, it has 1100 megagram sodium content. So you know, say there's absolutely no more salt going into the rest of this dish. You know, but as I said, what I wanted to do was create a base so that when I add my liquid, you know, it come out very, very nice. But how it looks so far, I mean, sorry for the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll try and erase the smoke.
They look rather good. Trust me, it looks good. Ooh. Again. Do that again.
Trying to erase the smoke so you can see my pot. You know, now I'm adding my water, and pretty much this is how the soup is going to be building up. Now, because as I said, I didn't want to use a lot of the artificial enhancers, you know, I end up using the Maggi, but I never really want to use it. But I start afraid. I start afraid say it never come out with no whole of flavor, so I use a little Maggi. But bear with me, folks. It can't spoil. It's my seafood chowder, right? All right. So right there and then now, good. I am gonna add my radish and my celery. All right. At this time, we're gonna put in the corn and stuff. Go ahead. And the wife have to use the spoon because she's afraid it burn her. I'm ready to try to use my hand for sure. So I am brave and strong. But at this time, you want to put in your corn and your stuff. And yeah, add in your potatoes. We have there potatoes. We have a little bit of dasheen. A dasheen? Cocoa. And we're just gonna try to stir it now. But no, nobody even try to stir it. What you do now is just go ahead and add the coconut milk. Yeah, me see it already. You're not for sure off. Should you have foreign coconut milk? Come on, boy, business. And put little water on that now, and yeah, and make it sort of, yeah. So, see, the seafood mix is happening, ladies and gentlemen. It is occurring. It is going on. This, we just leave this to cook. All right? We're gonna just leave this and make sure that all the food them cook. Everything done nicely. Yeah, I add in a couple pieces of pimento and stuff. And my thing I saw to it look turned up.
Of course, very turned up.
Turn up. Lord Jesus, me up on the style.
Turn it up.
Alright, all this you got to stir it a little more.
Of course.
And you want to turn up at the stove right there so now?
Of course.
And make your thing set proper.
This is one of those dishes that you don't fatigue the pot. Just leave the pot to do its thing. Don't
you don't fatigue it?
No, you don't fatigue it.
Hi God. And at what stage you're gonna put the as soon as it come up to a boil, we'll put in the fish?
Pretty much after everything is like 5 minutes away from being cooked, because the tilapia is easy to, cook.
Well, since it's tilapia, now we're gonna add our fish, and as you can see, we are putting in, just a couple fillet. Yeah, we have a couple fillet of tilapia, and we just slice them in, cut them into pieces, and put them in, and we just basically want that to add more substance to the seafood mix, right? To the chowder. Alright, I love the color. It's not white like how the foreigner them make for them one white, but it's still creamy and nice. And the wife is saying, where's about the rest of the ingredients we add now? You have to add them to what? For what? Permeate the pot?
Yeah, just add some greenery balls for
And like a final seasoning. It's almost finished.
And to make the pot look, bring up the
look furnish. Make it look furnish. Yeah, everything almost finished. She's putting another set of a couple sprigs of thyme. Yeah, and she is putting in some more scallions. Now, if my wife she would probably put the scallion in whole, or probably beat it and put it in like how my mother would have do it. But me like mine cut up because I can't take the big, And then we are putting one Scotch bonnet pepper. To make sure we get the real Caribbean flavor. What we say? The real flavor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do not burst the pepper. Do not cut it. Just put it in there and cover the pot and let the pepper do its work. Alright, as you can see, I store my pepper in the freezer. So, yeah. I cannot tell you how wonderful this tastes, folks. Here is the finished chowder. As you can see, it's not white like the rest. It's, a nice, very, very nice color. And the wife will love it. Don't you love that color?
Of course.
After all. Here is it presented, ladies and gentlemen. And she can't wait for the video to be done. May I tell you the truth? She does round and round the place like ghosts. I wait for this is something bit. But I presented it here with some some crackers, seaweed rice crackers. As I told you, I'm going, as healthy as possible, whatever. And this is grab your spoon, see, and dip in some, and But this is the finished chowder. The food has, sort of cooking nicely, everything, the seafood. Not that spoon. Small spoon. Sure. Yeah, just stir it around, just move it up and let the folks see how it look, Yeah, seafood, everything mixing, the fish cooking nicely and everything, and it's a piece of shrimp. A shrimp. And, hey, join me once again for more crazy dishes from Yardie Belly. And if you feel the need or the urge to get crazy, try this in your neck of the wood. It is my seafood corn chowder, and no heavy cream. Coconut milk is the creaming agent in this one. And where's about the cooking turn up? No?
Food is not so easy because you're cooking turn up, remember?
Remember, I told you. Yardie Belly.